Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today is episode 13 of the LD Only series, and we have a lot to talk about. First things first, our goal from our last video was to essentially get like a foundation, right? Something that kind of looks like a team for Necropolis B10 together. And from there we would make, this video, episode 13, and then improve. But since then, I think I've done a little bit more than create a foundation, right? I might have maybe gotten a team together. An actual team that does pretty freaking well. So I'm going to show you this. Look at B10. Look at Necropolis B10. A minute 19. And it was pretty freaking consistent. Of course, there were some times that they would die. Like the first time I did a 30 times run, I think they died like once, and then there was a random time where they died 3 times. And I looked at the runs, and it's just sometimes damage would not, enough. They wouldn't get enough damage. Sometimes, for some reason, Lauren wouldn't get defense breaks off. It was random little things, and I think it's like we could improve on them. Like I could improve their stats. Maybe I could change things around. Maybe I could make a Lauren with damage, but I think the point is, it's like we got something. So what I want to do is I want to go through each monster of that team, right? So not placement settings. Record. Again, the team is Irgar, Lauren, God, I don't remember your name. Probably like Psy or something like that. The Light Homunculus, Support, and Crow. So let's kind of go down that list. And we could probably talk about a couple improvements, but generally what I want for them. So Irgar, the Dark Vampire Lord. And by the way, this team is completely free to play, right? Completely free to play LDs, because I don't have any luck with summoning. Irgar, I like where he's kind of at now. When I farm enough Necropolis, I would love to get him on Rage Blade. Reason being is because he'd get more damage out. I will aim for speed with his substats. So it'd be like speed, crit damage, attack, tons of crit damage, crit rate, and speed in it, and accuracy, and or HP dependent. But he could, oh my gosh. See, it's like this is that type of crap right here. I gave him those defensive artifacts, probably to survive in thing. Damage taken from dark, we could do that. You see, even now I'm switching stuff around. We should just throw a random one on the enemy, but we'll just probably do that, but okay, I found it. I found the one. I ended up going with this, but get some rage on him. So okay, so now he has more damage. So maybe it'll be better. But Irgar is there because it's like it was either him or Fraun, right? And with Fraun gives us immunity and obviously an attack buff. And it's like better survivability because we're getting more heals off. Versus with Irgar, the way Irgar heals a team is that they need to do damage, right? He places Vampirism or the Blood Contract, and they heal based off the damage they deal. But the problem is with Necropolis, you don't deal damage until you reduce the shield, which that means some of the units just aren't healing. So the reason he's on there is because of, if he does this skill, he immediately gains another turn, so it allows him to do tons of multi-hits. I could potentially take him out and put Fraun, but the thing is, his leader skill is also really valuable, 38% attack power. So I left him in there, which is also why I put in the Light Homunculus. I want to talk about the Light Homunculus last. I want to tell you, I want to talk about that, because I swear to God, it's kind of the funniest story. But yeah, so Irgar, he just needs to be switched around runes eventually, but I think he looks fine right now. I just want more crit damage. This type of attack, like 1100, is fine as long as his crit damage gets better eventually. But next on the list is Seren. So I was kind of close. What is the light one? I swear to God, it's either the light one or the dark one. Sia, see? So I was like Psy, but Sia. So Seren. Saren. But Saren has tons of multi-hits. So here she has a 2 attacks, which decrease attack power. This one disturbs HP recovery, which is good for the Necropolis boss. This one attacks 4 times and weakens defense. So tons of multi-hits. I think she's very vital, at least for a beginner LD Necropolis team. She just does tons of hits. I changed her runes around a bit, so this needs to be finished upgrading, but I switched around her runes. So she was originally at like 1,400 attack. I got her up to 1,700, so I would like to see how she performs now. But eventually, again, Rage Blade. I think that's really all I care about, with some accuracy. Moving on to Crow. Crow is pretty much fine as is. Eventually, probably just get him slightly better runes. Like maybe here it's just like a flat attack, crit rate, crit damage, and then HP percent. So this is like he can use slight adjustments. This one is just I want crit rate, crit damage, then HP percent, then accuracy or something like that. This one, it's just like, again, this could have went into attack percent. So it's like he could have better runes. This could have not went into resistance. It could have went into attack percent, which it didn't. But again, it's what I have. I mean, I potentially could find a rune better. Save that for another day. Attack percent. Oh, okay, attack. So just get him on better runes, which I can now do because Necropolis. Other than that, there's Lauren, which I already showed you Lauren. I think there's nothing I could really do with Lauren except maybe throw on our damage build, but we won't do that. I could just build a separate Lauren. But finally, the Light Homunculus. What did I call you? What did I call her? Droopy Jr. Okay. Droopy Jr. Originally, she had, like, I'll show you her skill pathing up here. Originally, she had this top one, and then bottom one, she had Operation Beta Protect, which she applies a shield. I changed that to she recovers HP and attack bar. This one recovers HP and then places immunity and then creates a shield if allies have full HP. This one's just healing an attack bar and grants immunity for 1 turn. And then she has Rock On, which combos allies, right? So I thought that was really good, right? You know, she increases attack power of all allies for 2 turns. And then she gets 3 allies to attack, right? So if you're talking about if anyone other than Crow attacks, it's like you're getting that shield down immediately when she uses this. I mean, even if she gets Crow, I mean, you're talking about after that, up to 3 allies will attack the enemy target. You're talking about you're getting that shield down. So then the units that move after her, which I've ruined her fast, will of course they'll be able to do actual damage and place effects and all that. So it helps me. And then again, I switched her off of this, so she doesn't strip anymore, but she has a 3-hit attack bar. So in case she's one of the allies, I believe, that does this Rock On skill, she has a 3-hit. And even for the turns that this is on cooldown, she's multi-hitting here. Because it's very weird. She avoids using this skill unless you really need it. So you'll get to see it, but just in case, I'll show you her runes. But 110 speed. Wow! She's actually not bad. That is not bad. Look at that. 110 speed, 849 defense, 22k HP. Not bad at all. And then 48% resist or accuracy. So we'll go and see a run, and then I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. So I was messing around with other units to see if we can get in faster times, but we'll throw in Lauren. We're gonna do a B10 run. So let's go in. Okay, so their wave clear is really good. When they get to the boss, it's gonna be really good. I mean, it's a very impressive team. Like, I was surprised I was gonna do it, but the last few days, it's like I've been testing different monsters. I mean, I'll show you. I've built just some monsters. I built just like with certain thought processes behind it, and it's just like I felt like I went and exhausted all of my options. I was like, "There's no way I'm not gonna be able to make a video anytime soon because I might have to get lucky on a unit and pull a unit, right?" So it's like I was like, last ditch Hail Mary. Maybe I switch the Light Homunculus's skills around and get her first skill on a multi-hit at the very least and see if that works. Because Rock On is a really good skill. But the problem is when she's not using Rock On, right? It's like, because I have her on a single hit, and then the other one is a heal or shield or whatever. So it's like, I did it, I changed her around, and I was like, Hail Mary, if this don't fucking work, then I quit, right? It's just like, there's nothing I could do. And then it freaking worked. It worked well. I think, like, the first run I ever did, the Necropolis boss just never took anybody. No exploit soul, so he did it just now, but it didn't happen the first time. Which is where I got the 1 minute 19 time. So 1 minute 19, my fastest run, was the best run I had. So there you go. Not bad, right? Again, there might be some runs like the time ranges from anywhere from like 1:19 to like 2 minutes. But wow. I'll just keep it regardless. But it's just like, it's something, right? It actually gets runs done. So I can build from here, right? Whether it's improving their runes in some way, shape, or form, or waiting till I can get more units. So, let's see. What does it got to show me here? Have I really not selected a unit? These don't give light LDs, so I've never gotten the Twin Angels on any of my accounts. Yeah, so okay, I'll just click them. I really don't care. I can't use any of them. But let me show you something. One unit that I built was Archon. Archon, the thought process behind him was his passive, right? He counterattacks with a 50% chance when an ally's attack. The boss is going to attack tons, so it's like, why not have him counterattack 2 times, right? He'll counterattack 2 hits, and then he gets his regular turn, which is either 2 hits here or 2 hits here. So it's like, you have a chance to get anywhere from 2 to 4 hits every turn. So I thought that was, kind of genius. And it kind of worked, but there would be runs where it'd fail. I took her runes off, but Kabila, but it's just, she increases attack bar, but then, and then places anti-crit, but it's just like, it doesn't work well. It's just, when you get turns, especially when you're using like Thrawn and Kabila at the same time, it's like you're getting 2 units that, they're not even placing attacks anymore. They're just healing. And with Thrawn, the problem with Thrawn, she has healing here, healing here. These are not hitting, attacking skills. Only this one is. So it's like, I can't use Thrawn. Thrawn makes it safe, but I need to have all my other units doing tons of multi-hits. So it was just going around and looking around. I mean, I was literally looking at every unit, and I just wasn't getting lucky. But now I got that down, so from there, I really don't know how we would improve on this team other than just getting lucky and summoning a good unit. Like, even amongst like just the 3 stars, I would love to get like these ones. Well, they look cool. But I don't really care about getting shaman. I really don't know. I think at the moment it's like we kind of have the best team. Maybe attack together? I guess twins. I mean, technically, yeah, twins would do good. That or Ivor, or not the Dark Ivor, but the Dark Mercenary Queen, Sigrid, where it's like, even if it's just a repeat buff, afterwards all allies except yourself attack random enemies. We get that plus Rock On. It's like, dude, we win. It's like we win instantly. So we could get that. We could get Sylvia, which 2 times, and then this is 1 time. But we could potentially get twins or Sigrid. So that'd be nice. I think that might be the only way, that or multi-hits. I wish it would show units that it's like you can type, hey, units that do multi-hits. But I would have to take, my own time going through all these units. Maybe him. 3 times. Heals. Maybe not. But I would have to take my time and go through all these units. God, I keep freaking going back. See, like, this is the problem. I can't make videos, dude. It's because I'll genuinely stop and look through units now. Stop going through these things. Come on. Oh my God, I'm so... No, I'm not going to go back. But we completed our goal, I think, right? I would like to do more runs to test its consistency. But from here on out, I think what I'll do is I'll farm for a bit. By the next video, I want to have... Oh, God. I want to have, all these units on the team improved a little bit. Like, maybe get their stats a little higher. Make them look more sound, obviously. Like, their stats are a little bit better. And then, potentially, we might work on Steel Fortress. So, we might head towards Steel Fortress. So... I don't know when the next episode's going to be, but it will be in some time. I'll work on Steel Fortress, but I think the first thing I want to do is get ourselves a 10 million mana or something like that, because I hate riding on low mana. It sucks. So, until that time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.